She's back. Ratchet ass.
What it is, ho. What it is, ho. Yo.
So it all makes sense now. So she's a rapper slash, let me give you some advice. I wouldn't even call her a dating coach, but slash, let me give you some advice, ladies, on these men. You ain't nothing but I ain't gonna say that. You know, it gotta be PG. But you typical. It's the same. This is the same thing that you bumping into every day. Besides having babies from a white, like 3 kids from a white man, it's like the same thing. It's no wonder. You know, just like that hair hat, you can always kind of tell a counterfeit. You know what I'm saying? You can always kind of tell a counterfeit, man. And that's what this is. No wonder.
These bitches pretenders, this shit is on them, not in them. They wanna be my contenders. I'ma make a bitch surrender, cause it's winner, winner, chicken dinner. Take your shit like rent a center. Took your nigga, left him tender, mixed emotions like a blender. You only gangster when you open your browser. You ain't in the streets, you be dodging encounters. See me in person, damn that pissed in her trousers. Lace up my boots, hop out with my troops. Tell her hoe, what you gon' do?
Who finna win?
Head, bro.
Who?
Fucking cheat, y'all know the fuck is
They know the fuck real.
Not they still in my inbox and in my comments talking crazy. Not you in my comments talking crazy. Talking about some, you're just mad because your man not coming down here to marry us. Girl, every time y'all say that, y'all be thinking I'm mad. Whole time I be rolling because this the exact scene that come to mind.
Cornrow, I wear cornrow. Only reason why you wear cornrow is because you got a brother on your arm. If you didn't have a brother, you wouldn't have no cornrow. Ooh. Brother on my arm, no brother on your arm.
And when you go on their page, this be the brother on their arm.
First of all, ladies overseas, I want to most humbly say, if I can, that these are not our women. By the way, these are more of the white man's woman than it is ours, you know. And it's just, and if they prove it every day. Like, you can go see the numerous of videos they have and how to get a white man one-on-one. And this one herself has 3 by a white man, and that's really her preference, but I guess it didn't work out for her. So these are not our women. And the fact that she's trying to make fun of the black men that these women have, well, they did that same thing to black men when it came to white women. They would take pictures of them with the large-sized white woman and say, these the white woman y'all gotta get. This was before, you know, whole passport bro movement thing and all of that. They would do that to them, even though big, obese black women was getting pregnant too and had like 4 or 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? By different dudes. But, you know, they act like that didn't exist and the other one did. So the problem they're having is that, because they would still do it to black men. If black men went overseas and had the humongous women, they would make fun of them about that, but they getting pretty ones. And that's what's really teeing them off. You see what I'm saying? And this one right here, she's a divester slash rapper slash allegedly acting like she's part of the community. If you looked at the other videos that I did on her, that's up about her, about when she talked about how y'all women overseas was eating rice out of a spoon filled with rice with 3 people in the family, and how y'all didn't never seen $3 lined up all together. Those videos are up. Y'all can go check those out as well. But it's funny that she would talk about these men, but if she took off their hair hat, those glasses, and wiped her face, she would look exactly like one of those brothers in the photos that y'all have up. The men that y'all are dating, she'll look like a brother and not a sister. But if they talked about that, then it would be, of course, hell on earth.
Baby, I ain't mad at you. You gotta do what you gotta do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Cause look, the Chinese and the Koreans got the beauty supplies. The Vietnamese got the nail salons. Thank you. What do you have?
But you just named a whole nother group of people that have things. And if I'm not mistaken, those are still Asiatic people, aren't they? I mean, you know, you didn't like name your group with this abundance of wealth and creation. And one of the things about what's funny, if they was to come back on you with this one, it would be crazy, because when y'all buy those lace fronts and those and that weave, it's like what, $10 billion a year industry, and maybe more at this point, and y'all can't live without it. I don't give a damn if World War IX happened, y'all will still buy it. When y'all sending their kids to college and they're getting rich off it. And when y'all try to go into the supply chain and actually work in that business yourself and supply the hair, they don't give y'all the best deals. You know, they got the news clips of that too. So they don't give y'all the best deals and things like that. So why would you go there? It's not like you're naming your group. You're naming pretty much theirs. They're still Asiatic type people. I don't know. I guess she believes she has a point. That's what happens when you're delusional.
They're coming down there to the slums in the boondocks to come grab y'all out the sewer to be slaves. Bringing y'all back on the ship. And you still talking. Go get that toothbrush. Okay? Get that bucket of water and that soap and scrub that floor.
Now you know she's a piece of crap person. You ain't nothing but scum. How could you say that about them when you literally had 3 kids by the man who's literally a descendant, if not directly tied to him by DNA allegedly, of the people that literally did that to you? And you know this for a fact. Now this is something you making up. You just trying to roast somebody by saying that. You have no evidence or proof that this happened, but you do have it of yourselves and your ancestors. They great shut up. Nobody had to grape you. Just like you fawned over him today and he don't need to do it today, he ain't have to do it then. You gonna tell me that at a time when it was worse, when you literally needed a pass to go next door, because if you didn't have it, it'll be a problem. Where your pass at, girl? And you didn't have it, it would be a problem. You telling me you didn't fondle over him then and it was worse, but you do it today when you got all the freedom you need in the world. Girl, stop. But no slaves on the ship. But yet you and your group literally fondle over the man that you know is top notch when it comes to that type of thing, and the history, even to this day, is still in many categories. Look what the Democrat Party is doing to you. Now now y'all ain't so down with Joe, huh? You ain't so down with him now? We're gonna leave that alone. But you know to this day what it is, and yet y'all still fondle, and you got a nerve to make up a lie about the brothers doing that when you know you have not a clue or a shred of evidence. Or, I mean, you know you just a lying dog. Basically, you just trying to roast and just make up crap. But the 3 kids you got with the DNA they have, now that's more true with that lineage than it is what you're talking about. But yet you still talk it. And listen, women overseas, one thing you guys got wrong and what you need to correct, these are not our women. These women are more his than they are ours. And you can just listen to them, watch them, and pay attention, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. You ain't got to take my word for it. If you got a brain and eyeballs, check it out. It's there.
Scrub that floor, okay? Scrub them just like you had to do with them concrete ass floors in your house back in your hometown, honey. Okay, Ling Ling? Okay? Because don't come for Ken, baby, because me read you long time.
Don't let her big mouth walk it back. This is the real her. Believe that.
Some of you may have noticed I deleted the post that I made regarding passport bros and my distaste for what they're doing. I deleted it last week because I did not like my delivery. It came off more as if I was judging the women and not the men. For those of you that are new to this subject, a passport bro is basically a man that gets a passport and goes to third world countries and parts of Asia and Africa where the women are poverty stricken and do not have rights, where 1 in 4 of the women are sexually abused before the age of 18, where they're basically like slaves.
So the astronomical liar just, so I guess, now ain't no guess, she was catching heat from the women. So she like, you know what? And I guess some other things probably got in her ear too. No, don't do that. Because they learned their lesson last time. Remember they attacked the women before where there was a full out onslaught. And we not attacking y'all. We is attacking the men. And then come to find out from some of the Asian women how they was talking about how those things was talking about telling the other Asian women, let's team up against them. The same maggots that's talking about protect them and keep them safe was trying to team up against women overseas to take you down. And all you was doing was leaving, bro. These people are getting kicked out, banned, and going to jail in other countries more than you. But yet this is the garbage they're spewing. Just like this woman right here is the face of the stereotype about you as a black man. She proved to be that in her videos. I got them up. Y'all go check them out. You see her face, go check it out yourself. You ain't got to take my word for it. You can get it from the horse's mouth, literally. But you hear this garbage. Slaves. I mean, just making up crap. And this is what they do best. This is what they do. She's literally proved that her and her group is the face of the stereotype about the black. How you think all that crap got out about you, black man? about you don't take care of your kids and you're a deadbeat and most of y'all in jail. Even though the whole statistics is totally not what she's saying it is today, she's still saying that garbage. And then want to act like it's the invisible man that got that stereotype out of there. It's you and your group. You're the face of it. And when I say you, I mean you all. You and your group. Y'all put that out there. Y'all the reason why the world thinks that. The white man may have put you on a TV show, but he let your fat mouth run just like it's running right now. Gave you a TikTok and you're doing the same thing. It's just in their DNA. She's a new breed. She say she in her 20s. This is a new model. And still, same old, same old. But let's see if she talk about her so-called passport sister that got stuck over there in the same country you talking about. Did she do the same thing? We heard about what happened to her, but we're going to let you carry on.
This is how I ended up homeless in Thailand. I booked a one-way flight from Louisiana to Japan, not having any plans and knowing anything about Japan. I just left. After being in Japan for a day, I realized Japan was extremely expensive and I wasn't going to last here long with the amount of money that I came with. So I decided to book a one-way flight from Japan to Thailand, heading straight to Thailand with no plans and not knowing anything about the country. After staying in Thailand for 5 months, I still was not able to obtain income. I still wasn't able to figure out how to make income. I ran out of money, and that is how I ended up homeless in Thailand.
Now, you gonna talk about this? Huh? Or what about this?
And we've been waking up with ants in our room as well. Our neighbor, she ended up moving out, and the ants, we followed the intro from her room to our room, so that's another thing that we're dealing with. Another thing we're dealing with is the light is broken, the bed is broken. It's just a lot of things that's going on just in this living space. The people here are not pleasant people to be around. They're rude. They just, I don't know. They just are who they are, and I really can't say they just got like this because people don't just get like nothing. It's been like this. It's been like this. It's been like this. It's been like this.
Now, mind you, these are people who gave your sister a so-called helping hand when she was down bad. Know what I'm saying? Let me get real. But you know what I mean? These were the people who gave your sister a helping hand when she was down bad. Now let's see how it turned out. Typically how it turns out when you guys get in a group and are so-called friends and y'all end up fighting and sleeping with each other's man or husband or girlfriend, even that. So let's continue. Let's check it out. Let's see this sisterhood and this love that's going on here.
This is how I survived in Thailand with only $7. After living in a small village for almost 5 months, not making any income, I was running out of money. I was down to my last $50. On January 22nd, I decided to take a risk spending my last $50 on a bus ticket from Chiang Mai to Bangkok, then from Bangkok to Pattaya. That left me with only $7 to my name. I didn't know what to do. I was worried, but I kept my faith and trusted that God would make a way. After making it to Pattaya, I met with a local expat. I told him my story and he decided to book me a hotel, and things started to get better at this point.
Every news media outlet roasted her. World Star, I covered it, everybody covered it. We thought it was quite silly for a grown lady to go all the way to a foreign country and couldn't take care of herself, because she then became a burden on other people.
And then this happened. She invited more matriarchal mindsets.
What's good, family? So today was the day that I needed to get my visa extended, so come with me while I get a simple visa extension. Yeah. So we had to wake up extremely early. The immigration office is always extremely busy, so it's like you want to get there really early so you can get in line and you don't have to be there all day. Another thing, I don't think I ever told y'all that my fiance finally made it from America to Thailand. So when I say we, I mean me and her and I.
So now the girlfriend is living in Thailand with her. Now, where they're staying is inside of a nail shop, and there's like another business on the second floor. And where they live on the third floor is where they're staying. Now remember, there were some people in Thailand who actually were nice to her and gave her opportunities because she was homeless. But stop the show. Things happen, right? Now, as she's gonna point out in this video, the owner was okay with her staying there, but the owner's sister and boyfriend did not like her at all. For whatever reason, they did not like them at all. All right. And then things started getting really out of hand. So a video came out yesterday that's going viral of this whole situation that broke down between, you know, her and the people that live there. Let's play the video and then we're going to come back.
What's good, family? So we just now coming back from doing a long day of work. I'm proud of my fiance. She finally got business up and running. So it's a celebration. But yeah, finished doing today's work, today's task. This is one of my favorite ladies, y'all. Hello.
That lady obviously don't know the real her, but she will find out, as the whole land will.
That lady is so sweet. She's so nice. I always go eat noodles there, but
unlike anything you'll find in America, huh?
We are headed back to the crib. I gotta do some things on the phone. I gotta call some people. Now I'm back at the shop. Wow. So this is what we come back to today. This is what we
look like your sister is having those problems you were saying Passport Bros was having. What happened? These are broken dusties, right? I mean, she's checking off on every box. I mean, fitting all the criterias. I mean, everything y'all been saying. She's literally checking the list. She's checking it twice. I mean, listen, I'm running out of pennies. I'm just putting my fingers down on every one of the things y'all said that Passport Bros are doing. She's obliterating that list, though. What you think about it, Fat Mouth? Let's keep going.
come back to today. Huh? Oh, it's okay. Alright, yeah.
That's crazy.
You got the key, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, alright. Alright. Alright.
Can you open the door?
It's locked. It's not locked.
Stop filming here.
Okay, we just trying to make sure all of our things out of the room.
But you film too much already.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on here, so right now we just going upstairs to make sure all of our things are out of the room. So we just making sure we got all of our things out the room, y'all. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's make sure everything is out. Y'all, so this is what's going on. Make sure everything is out. All right. Everything is going. Oh, this for me. Wow.
You stop!
No, CC, just give me my phone, please.
Who will take your phone?
No,
Take it.
he got my girl phone. I see him put it in his pocket.
What the fuck?
We had money in our purse as well.
I need my phone. I need my phone.
He got our phone.
I just need my phone back, bro.
Okay, check.
I just need my phone back.
Check.
I just need my phone back.
Check.
He got Hey, you know what the fuck I'm saying? He got my girl phone. I know. On my way.
Stop. Push the shit out to both of y'all.
It's all right.
It's all right. Fuck, let's just get our stuff.
It's all right.
Hey, Fat Mouth, I just got a quick question, Fat Mouth. What you think about that non-black man saying, you going to jail, B? Because I know you love him. You got like 3 kids by him. So I just wondering, like, what you think about that, like, you know, about him saying that, you know. You probably going to blame it on us. That's y'all fault why he said that. That y'all fault. The least protected. And the most disrespectful. But you ain't going to mention that to people, are you? Mm-hmm. But we viewing it in 4K. Let's keep the camera rolling.
What the fuck, bro?
Get Get your shoes.
This is the message I sent her the day before the attack.
This is insane. This is where we're standing, y'all. This is where we're standing at. And they decided to put the lock on the door. And when I tell y'all, it was by the grace of God for us to be home. You know why? Because if we wasn't, we was going to be locked out. We was going to be locked out even though I'm paying rent at this place. And these people are not Thai. The owner, she's Thai, but her boyfriend, who's causing all these problems, he is not Thai. He is somebody that wants to be in control of me and of my girl. He doing anything and everything in his power to try to bring us down. But we're just going to keep on praying and keep on using the word of God against him and just keep on letting God fight our battles.
Now I told you these people were as bad as numbskull as a 6-month-old. Have you read the Bible? Do you know anything about God? I'm sure you don't. You know where your knowledge comes from about God? Your mama and other women around you. And they're just as naive as you, to put it PG. You know, they really are. You live in an abominable lifestyle. You're not married, and that even go for hetero relationships. And you're talking about, we're going to put it in God's hand and let somebody fight our battles. And according to him himself, you brought him up for all the things that going to have something to say. She brought him up. You're living in an abominable lifestyle according to his word, and you're talking about you're going to keep praying and let him fight your battles. I mean, and God is a good God, because you see how you was homeless and you came up. You know, you was broken, then started doing videos and started making money. And I believe it was even a passport traveler that actually helped you out. Was a black man, if I'm not mistaken, right? I see you didn't mention. I don't know if you mentioned him or not, but from what I understand, did that brother not look out for you? And you got things like Vixenkin, Bernice Broomfield, talking all the garbage she talking, but she ain't gonna mention nothing about you and what you doing, huh? She ain't gonna say nothing. And every time y'all follow the brothers over, why y'all won't just go to Jamaica? And why y'all won't go to Europe? Why y'all following the brothers? Y'all see the videos the brothers and make, oh, damn, I'm gonna go over there too. No, go where you been going. Go to Jamaica. Go to Europe, where you say the white man love you, or Italy, where they love them some black. Then go over there. By the way, I hear Robert De Niro got a baby by some white chick. Huh? I'm just saying. But did y'all attack him? No, I believe y'all left him alone. But I'm just saying, do that. But you ain't gonna do that, huh? No, you ain't gonna do that. But you listening to these fools. Do you read the Bible at all? I mean, Christ himself said, how can you hear without a preacher? So you have to get up under somebody with the Holy Ghost that's able to break those things down and explain them. In the Bible, you have what they call milk and meat. The milk is for the beginners and the meat is for the people that been there for a while. You know what I'm saying? That know how to go through some things. They call it the fire. And by the sound of it, you don't know anything. You just been listening to a fool that probably raised you and the women around you. You're living an abominable lifestyle. What are you talking about? It's just crazy, but it shows you what type of people you're dealing with, the most educated.
Now, if you watch the whole video toward the end, what you're going to see, she was charged 120,000 baht for damages. That's interesting because we didn't see her do any damage to the shop. But stop the show. That's why you got good old Facebook. And of course, we're not going to be able to play the video, but I saw the video where she went through breaking all kind of glass. Now, of course, we can't show you exactly how she did it, but we can go ahead and try to give you the walkthrough of what happened after she did it. Oh yeah, that's experiencing Kia breaking hella stuff as she took all her things and left out of that place and then left the country. Okay, now,
huh, fat mouth? You see that, fat mouth? Now, are you gonna tell the people about that? Or is she over there pillaging and trying to take advantage? She was destroying stuff, fat mouth. This is what she was doing. People gave her a helping hand, and she did everything you said the bros was doing. She did that. Well, come to find out, as the story goes, this woman is deported, and I don't even believe she's welcome back, fat mouth. But you said these men are getting banned from all these countries. Which one, Fat Mouth? You must have got her mistaken with the bros. Mouth. But we're going to let you continue. I hope you brothers is following along. I hope you stay with us and stay tuned. You got to get this.
These men try to say that they're going to these third world countries looking for love and marriage and a woman that is domesticated, submissive, and respectful. But in reality, the majority of them are going down there to sexually exploit these women, basically sex tourism. And they are feeding these women the American dream because they know that they are basically in a very bad predicament and the economy is unstable, and they know that these women will pretty much go with them and do whatever they want to try to be saved from the predicament that they're in. They're very much so taking advantage of these women.
Why, whatever do you mean? Could you mean like this other woman, which is also a queen? Let's go.
Well, now, a former Shelby County Corrections deputy was terminated earlier this year after investigators began looking into allegations she had sexual contact with a prisoner. The accused, Akira Jones, was back in court this morning. The judge telling the 20-year-old she must hire an attorney by her next court date. Here's WREG's Dorita Patterson with more from today's bond arraignment.
Outside the Criminal Justice Center, the drizzling rain hitting the ground created waves. Meanwhile, there was a wave of concern following an alleged felonious act that resulted in a woman being terminated earlier this year from her job as a corrections deputy. In a statement from the Shelby County Sheriff's Department, December 20th of 2023, the department was made aware of allegations a corrections deputy was having sex with an inmate. A criminal investigation was launched, leading detectives, they say, to Corrections Deputy Akira Jones, seen here in her employee photo. Unfortunately, after being indicted and charged, she now has a mugshot that brings us to where we are today.
State of Tennessee versus Akira Jones, set for bond arraignment, first setting, out of custody.
The 20-year-old who's out on bond was back in court Tuesday, facing Judge Jennifer Fitzgerald.
Good morning, Ms. Jones. You've been indicted in a one-count indictment for sexual contact with prisoners, Class E felony.
Jones is also facing the possibility she could end up in a detention center, much like the one where she once worked, if she's found guilty. The judge wanting to know if Jones has retained a lawyer.
Do you have an attorney?
The simple answer from Jones, she's still working on hiring one. The court giving a little more than a month to obtain defending counsel.
So much for a Dusty.
There's even men that go out there, have sex with these women, don't even know how old they are, leave those women pregnant, hop back on the plane and leave, and they're just out there creating bastards and giving these women a hard time. It's gotten so bad that a lot of countries have banned these man boys from coming out there to exploit their women, and they have warned their women not to deal with them. It's a shame that their egos are so fragile, and they're mad that they have been decentered, and women are no longer catering to their fragile ass egos, that they go to third world countries to take advantage of women.
Act up for the media, bitch, you gon' get smacked up for the media. Hoes make it sound good like they some preachers, but when I see the little bitch, I'ma beat her. What you gon' do? Act up, act up. Act up, don't make me act up. You gon' get smacked up. I was spend my lonely trying to run my stack up, but hoes ain't got home training, gotta teach some man us. You don't want smoke with us and you cannot match us. Act up for the media, bitch, you gon' get smacked up for the media. Hoes make it sound good like they some preachers, but when I see the little bitch, I'ma beat her. What you gon' do? Act up for the media, bitch, you gon' get smacked up for the media. Hoes make it sound good like they some preachers, but she dropped her pussy on the floor when I seen her. Bro, bitch.
She swear go hard. She done had too many women in her DM. Talk about, girl, that's nice. But I guess. But as you can see, she's a typical. You know, she is. This is why she got a hard on about this situation. She is that. She's the representation of it. That's why when she said, what Sexy Red said, F my baby daddy, she was like, hell yeah. Yeah, she one of them with a white baby daddy. Hey, you dead? I don't know what's going on. Y'all don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all boys be easy. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. Bust 'em.
It's been almost a month since my honey and I have been living here in Bangkok, Thailand. Day before yesterday, Bae and I decided to go out to a rooftop bar that we found. The great part about this rooftop is that it has shisha and the drinks are amazing. Just about every rooftop bar that Bae and I have visited had amazing views. You can always look down and enjoy some of Bangkok's great nightlife entertainment from above. Because there's no telling what you're gonna see. After we left the rooftop bar, we headed over to one of our favorite spots called Bang Bang Burgers. We didn't eat anything at the rooftop bar. We just had us some drinks. Bang Bang has some of the best fried chicken wings. They remind us of Southern fried chicken. They were also the perfect snack after partying at the rooftop. And tonight, they also had the sweetest lady there singing the best jams. She definitely had us vibing there all night. Even after the wings was gone, we decided to sit a little bit and just listen to her jam out. The next day, I ended up seeing that Bang Bang posted her. So we just had to see if she was singing them melodies elsewhere. Turns out she's the curator of many events here in Bangkok, Thailand. After reaching out, she ended up inviting us out to a game night that she was hosting the same night. So after Bae and I ended up leaving Bang Bang Burger, we headed on home. The next day, we decided that we wanted to go on over to a night market. This night market was actually connected to a mall. The name of the mall is called Esplanade Mall. Now, if I was going back to Houston, I would have definitely bought all these Timbs. Did y'all not see the colors? It seems like all of the malls here in Bangkok, rather new or old, they're all massive. And the architecture is quite crazy. I ended up spotting this really cute brown outfit, so I decided to go ahead and grab it. We continued to walk around and do a little bit more shopping. We ended up coming on an Adidas store. And something is always trending. Like right now, y'all, the OG Sambas are back trending. And it's something about these shoes that's hitting a little different now. Truth be told, baby, back in the day, you couldn't pay me to put these shoes on my feet. I don't know, they just always gave nurse. Fast forward to 2024, and my style is a little different now. Bae really wanted us to get the same pair of shoes, but they only had one pair in the color that we like. So as my sweet honey did, she allowed me to keep the pair. But what we did say is that we was probably going to either go to Central World or Terminal 21 to see if they have. That way, Bae can get her hair and we can match. After we left Adidas, we ended up going back outside to the actual night market. Once we got tired of all that walking, we headed home, got some rest, got ready to go to the party that we had got invited to. Every time we get a chance to hang out with other expats, it's always so exciting. A lot of you guys have been asking us, John, Myra, do y'all have friends out there in Thailand? Y'all, slowly but surely, friends will definitely come. There are a lot of great souls that are here in Thailand. If I tell y'all I'm an introvert, y'all might think I'm crazy, but Bae and I really are introverts. But one thing about it, honey, is we definitely love us a good vibe. Big shout out to Keela for inviting us out. Once we arrived, we ended up grabbing us some drinks. Then we headed on over to go say hey to everybody. The ambience in the room was so beautiful. The event was hosted at a small arcade, so it was perfect for all of the gamers out there. They had all of the classic games that you would absolutely enjoy. Everyone was having such a great time. Bae and I ended up whipping out the cards, and we decided to play a game of pity pat. Guess who won? We was both whipping each other asses, y'all. The more we're starting to get out and navigate ourselves around Thailand, we're starting to see more of our supporters. It's always a pleasure to meet y'all. And something that y'all always seem to say is, oh my gosh, y'all act and look the same as y'all do on TikTok. Keela ended up bringing out some cupcakes that were absolutely delicious. She actually made the cupcakes herself. Not only can she sing, but she can bake too. Y'all, the night was so lit, everybody ended up going over to another spot after we left the arcade. I know that a lot of y'all have been wondering where we've been the past 2 days, but yesterday was Wind Down Sunday, and this is what we did on Saturday.